In New York, a judge ruled that Donald Trump and the Trump Organization committed fraud for years. The ruling says the former president inflated the value of his assets by billions of dollars and lied about his net worth on financial statements. He could end up losing control of iconic properties like Trump Tower. A Trump spokesperson says that there will be an appeal. Scott MacFarlane is joining us now from Washington with more on all of this. Hello, Scott.
And Marie, good morning. The ruling comes as part of a civil lawsuit brought by New York Attorney General Letitia James. And ultimately, it means whether Trump padded his books won't even be an issue at trial. It'll just be a matter of determining damages. James is seeking damages of $250 million against a man who staked his reputation on being a self-proclaimed business success.
Claiming you have money that you do not have does not amount to the art of the deal. It's the art of the steal.
That was New York Attorney General Letitia James last September unveiling a civil lawsuit against former President Trump, alleging he, his family, and his businesses misrepresented their property values by millions for years in order to get favorable loans, insurance deals, and tax benefits.
We love you, Trump!
On Tuesday, a state judge sided with James, ruling that documents for several properties clearly contain fraudulent valuations. The judge also skewered Trump's defense team for its reliance on bogus arguments rooted in a fantasy world.
My name's Donald Trump, and I'm the largest real estate developer in New York. I own buildings all over the place.
Those buildings include the signature Trump Tower. The judge found Trump reported his residence there was 30,000 square feet, even though it's actually around 11,000 square feet, ultimately exaggerating its worth by as much as $207 million. Now, the judge's ruling would cancel Trump and his associates' business certificates in New York and require them to turn over their properties to an independent receiver.
I don't know what I did wrong.
In an August 2022 deposition, Trump called the lawsuit a witch hunt, a claim he's repeated in posts on his Truth Social platform last night. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman.
You can either take a bombastic claim that the system is out to get someone, or you can believe your own eyes as you read the facts.
The judge also ordered sanctions against Trump's lawyers, saying they showed a blatant disregard for the law by making frivolous arguments the court had previously rejected. The lawyers will be ordered to pay $7,500 each. And Anne-Marie, this trial is still scheduled to begin Monday in New York.
My goodness. So listen, Scott, I know that, this ruling could impact Trump and the organization in various ways. It might impact his ability to do business in New York. But, would it impact his ability to do business in general? Could he just kind of transfer ownership or his base of operations out of New York to, say, another state where this isn't happening?
And I think that also presupposes a different issue, which is he going to appeal all this and string this out in the courts? And that seems quite likely. A spokesperson told CBS News that they think this ruling was fundamentally flawed, indicating they're going to try to fight back at this, which also may delay all those other impacts you just described. Some of this business impact is localized in New York once it takes effect.
Wow, it's quite a, I was going to say quite a show. It's quite a circus. Scott, thank you so much.